Most people think the whole point of cryptocurrency is that the price goes up or down wildly. One day a coin is soaring, the next it is crashing. But there is an entire category of crypto designed to do the exact opposite. It is built to never move at all. While Bitcoin and other coins swing up and down, these are engineered to stay perfectly still, usually worth exactly $1 today, tomorrow, and next year. They are called stablecoins, and they have quietly become one of the most important and most used parts of the entire crypto world. So in this video, let us break down what stablecoins actually are, how they manage to hold their value, the different types and how they work, what people really use them for, and the real risks you need to understand before trusting one. Let us start with the core idea. A stablecoin is a type of cryptocurrency designed to hold a steady, stable value over time. Most of them are pegged to a currency you already know, usually the United States dollar. The goal is simple. One coin should always be worth about $1, not $5 one week and 50 cents the next, just a steady $1. So you get the technology and speed of cryptocurrency, the ability to send value across the world in minutes, but without the stomach-churning price swings that crypto is famous for. In a way, a stablecoin is an attempt to combine the best of both worlds, the stability of traditional money and the freedom and speed of crypto. To understand why stablecoins even exist, you have to understand the problem they solve. Regular cryptocurrencies are incredibly volatile. The price can move 10 or 20% in a single day. Now, that volatility can be exciting for investors hoping for big gains, but it makes crypto almost useless as everyday money. Imagine trying to buy a coffee with a currency that might be worth far more or far less by the time you get home. No one wants to spend money that could double next week, and no business wants to accept money that could crash by lunchtime. Stablecoins fix this. By holding a steady value, they give people a way to use digital currency for everyday transactions, for saving, and for moving money, without gambling on the price every time. They are the calm, dependable corner of a very chaotic market. So here's the natural question. How does a stablecoin actually manage to stay worth $1 when the rest of crypto is bouncing all over the place? The answer is that something has to back it up or hold it steady. A stablecoin does not stay stable by magic. There has to be a mechanism behind it, something that gives people confidence that each coin can really be treated as $1. And it turns out there are a few different ways to do this, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Understanding these types is the key to understanding which stablecoins are trustworthy and which ones are quietly risky. Let us walk through the three main kinds. The first and most common type is the fiat-backed stablecoin. The idea here is straightforward. For every single coin that exists, the company that issues it claims to hold one real dollar or an equivalent safe asset in a reserve somewhere, like a bank account. So if there are 1 billion coins in circulation, there should be $1 billion sitting in reserve to back them. This is what keeps the value anchored. In theory, you could always trade your coin back in for a real dollar, so the coin stays worth $1. The strength of this model is that it is simple and easy to understand, but it comes with a catch. You have to trust that the company actually holds all the money it says it does. This is why transparency and regular proof of those reserves matter enormously for this type. The second type is the crypto-backed stablecoin. Instead of holding regular dollars in a bank, these are backed by other cryptocurrencies locked up as collateral. Now you might be thinking, wait, crypto is volatile, so how can volatile crypto back a stable coin? Great question, and here is the clever part. These systems require you to lock up more value than the stable coins you receive. For example, you might have to deposit $150 worth of crypto to create $100 worth of stablecoins. That extra cushion, called over-collateralization, acts as a buffer against price swings. If the value of the locked crypto starts falling, the system can automatically sell some of it to keep everything backed. The advantage is that this can be done in a more open, decentralized way without relying on a single company holding cash. The trade-off is that it is more complex, and during extreme market crashes, the system gets tested hard. The third type is the most ambitious and also the most dangerous. These are algorithmic stablecoins. Instead of being backed by dollars or crypto held in reserve, they try to hold their value using computer code, automatically increasing or decreasing the supply of coins to keep the price near $1. When done right, it sounds elegant, a self-balancing system with no need for piles of collateral. But here is the hard truth. This model has a history of failing, sometimes catastrophically. In one of the most infamous events in crypto history, back in 2022, a major algorithmic stablecoin lost its peg and collapsed almost overnight, wiping out tens of billions of dollars in value and devastating countless investors. The The lesson was brutal but clear. When the only thing holding a coin together is confidence and code, and that confidence cracks, the whole thing can unravel in days. So, while the idea is fascinating, this is the category to approach with the most caution. Now let us talk about why stablecoins are so widely used, because this is where their real importance shows. First, they are a safe harbor for traders. When a crypto investor wants to step out of a volatile coin without cashing all the way out to a bank, they often move into a stablecoin to wait out the storm. Second, they are powerful for sending money. Stablecoins can move across the world in minutes, at any hour, often for very low fees, which makes them attractive for sending money internationally compared to slow, expensive traditional transfers. Third, they are the backbone of a huge part of decentralized finance, where people lend, borrow, and earn interest using crypto, and they need a stable unit to do it with. And finally, for people in countries with unstable local currencies, a dollar-pegged stablecoin can offer access to the stability of the dollar without needing a United States bank account. That last use case is quietly life-changing for millions of people. But let us be honest and objective, because stablecoins are not risk-free, and anyone using them should know the dangers. The biggest risk is losing the peg, when a coin that is supposed to be worth $1 suddenly is not. This can happen if a backed coin does not really have the reserves it claims, or if an algorithmic coin system breaks down. The second risk is trust and transparency. With fiat-backed coins, you are relying on a company to truly hold the money, and not every issuer has been fully open about its reserves. The third is regulation. Governments around the world are still deciding how to oversee stablecoins, and new rules could reshape how they work. The takeaway is not to fear stablecoins, but to respect them. Understand what backs the one you are using, favor transparency, and never assume that stable means guaranteed. Stable is the goal, not an absolute promise. So let us bring it all together. A stablecoin is a cryptocurrency designed to hold a steady value, usually pegged to $1, giving you the speed and freedom of crypto without the wild price swings. They stay stable through different methods. Some are backed by real money and reserves, some by crypto locked up as collateral, and some by algorithms, which history has shown can be the riskiest of all. People use them to trade, to send money across the world, to power decentralized finance, and to access the stability of the dollar from anywhere. They are one of the most useful tools in all of crypto, but they are only as strong as whatever is backing them. Understand that, and you understand stablecoins. If this helped it, click subscribe, because we are breaking down every money tool one video at a time. This video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any financial decision. Thank you.